Y Denton, and I'm here today with Mona White, and I'm also here with Stacey Dial. And they have a new place here that's been open since March, and it's the Texas Center for Educational Testing. And I'm thankful that you're here with me today.
Thank you.
And I'm going to let them talk about it because they have so many facets of the story, and they do so many things here that I want you all to learn what they do and learn where they're at, because it's such a great thing for you and your children to learn about. So, Mona, if you don't mind telling them a little bit about it.
Yeah, well, great. Well, Stacey and I opened the center last March, right when COVID started. So that ended up being okay because a lot of people needed the services. So we do testing, any educational testing. That would include dyslexia, dysgraphia, math, writing, any kind of learning disability test for it, ADHD as well. And we also have testing for career and college major assessments to help kids figure out, what major would be best for me, and then also career assessments as well. And then our testing also helps kids that are going to college that need reassessment to get accommodations in college as well.
Okay. All right, that's good. So how do they do this, or how would they make an appointment with you guys, or what do they need to do?
Well, there's a couple different ways. You can go to our website. It's txcet.com, txcet.com.
Okay.
And we've got a number there. You can call that number and we'll get back to you in less than a day. You can set it up that way. We have a Facebook account. You can always get on there and message us from there. And we can set up appointments pretty quickly, probably within a week or two. And then testing is, kids come in or adults come in, we do both. And then after that, you'll get a report, and then we can sit down and explain the testing information.
Okay, so they come in, they make the appointment, and it's for what ages then? You said
All ages.
All ages can come.
All ages.
Okay, and then for the college one that they come and talk to you about, so is this a couple of sessions, or how do they do that?
So the assessment is sent to them, and they'll do that online, and it's about 270 questions or so. So it's involved.
Right.
And then I'll create a report, and then they'll come in, usually with their parent, so we can go over it. There's 4 different scales. So what I love about it is like a matchmaking of your personality, how you like to work, your leadership, how you like to be around people, where your interests are, everything, and that puts together with a work environment. So I've always told kids, maybe you're great at science and you'd be a great intellectually at being a physicist, but you don't love that.
Right.
So you go try to be a physicist, you'd last 2 days because you wouldn't enjoy that. So it looks at what you really enjoy doing. And I also love that it splits it up with, this could be a hobby and this could be a job.
That's so important nowadays when I see what's going on, especially in the world, and then also it's more in depth. It sounds like it's one-on-one with both of y'all, so it was interesting to see that. And I think kids need these as well as adults, to understand where they need to be, and like you said, what's a habit or a hobby, and then what's important to them.
Right,
Okay.
right. And then I'm always available for follow-ups. They can call me. I can help them look at, what college would fit your personality? We can talk about small, large colleges, that kind of thing, and help them look at, if you want to be in communications, which college would have a good communications department? Where would you want to look at? It's just hard to know when all you've ever seen is a teacher, firefighter, and policeman.
Yes.
How do I decide what I want to be?
And what's okay.
Yes, and what's available. So it's nice to see, this is what's available. Then when you do your college trips, you can look at your colleges and say, all right, I want a good communications department. Or I know I want to do engineering, so I'll have to find a good engineering department. So your college trips have, you have more meaning, and you get more out of them, and you don't feel nervous.
Right.
And then that dreaded, so what are you majoring in? Yes, you feel secure in that.
I agree with that. And then
also for adults that are changing careers.
Yes.
Oh, that's a good point.
It's fantastic for them. They can go in and figure out, I want to do something different.
Right.
What I'm interested in, what I'm good at, what fits personality, strengths.
And that's happening a lot now, too.
Well, I bet it is, and wishing that we would have understood that a long time ago. It's nice that we're doing it at a younger age. I'd love to do that as I get older and learning more about myself. So I agree with that. And then I'm going to the dyslexia part of it. So with dyslexia for y'all, what age would be diagnosed if a parent sees an issue or concern and they want to call you? What would you recommend?
Well, early identification, is best. Research shows if you identify early and get into the correct intervention, that you've got, a better chance of, learning strategies and the things that are going to be necessary to get you through. When you identify later, it's much more difficult. Kids have lost so much time
Right.
in academics. So, generally, I think you can start seeing these things pretty early. There's things you can actually see them in preschool.
Oh, okay.
We get a lot with the most referrals that I got in public school was usually the end of first grade.
Okay.
But kindergarten, first grade, all the way through, if there's difficulties. But early intervention is important. Yeah.
Now, how do they contact you? What's your phone number and address, just to make sure?
So we're
3300 Sundown Boulevard, so it's right behind Independent Bank off of Teasley on South Denton, off of Teasley in the front of the Sundown Ranch neighborhood. That's across from the South Branch Library. There's Mario's Pizza and Denton Credit Union and CVS are across the street.
Right.
And then our phone number is 940-209-0010. So that'll get us connected, or on our website, there's a contact us. You can fill out a little info to let us know what you'd like to hear more about. And calls are free, and we don't mind just visiting with whoever calls and kind of direct them, because you may or may not need testing, but we're happy to visit with anyone and just kind of share some knowledge, because it's hard when you're a mom or a parent and you have a sense that you need some direction on who to talk to.
Right.
So we both love being someone that can help come alongside a parent and help them have some idea of where to go.
Well, I appreciate that. And thank you, Mona. Thank you,
Yeah,
Stacey.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching Why Denton. I see a lot of message boards on the Denton moms asking questions that they just answered, and a lot more questions on the Denton moms and on different sites around the Denton Facebook and Instagram. Make sure to call them, reach out if you have any questions. They have a plethora of experience, been in the public sector as well, in school districts as well, with their diagnostician background and everything. So please give them a call, and thank you for watching Why Denton.